So last summer, my friends and I decided to finally live out our childhood dreams and build a treehouse in my backyard. Armed with nothing but a questionable YouTube tutorial, a rusty toolbox, and a six-pack of soda, we were feeling pretty confident, if not a little delusional. The plan was simple: 4 walls, a roof, maybe a rope ladder if we were feeling ambitious. The only mildly strange part was that my friend Greg kept insisting we make the entrance just big enough for a squirrel, for security reasons. In retrospect, that may have been a red flag. We spent the entire weekend sawing, hammering, arguing about which branch looked structurally sound, and at one point, accidentally gluing Greg's shoelaces to a plank. But by Sunday evening, we stepped back to admire our handiwork. That's when the doubts crept in. The treehouse was just a small, boxy thing about the size of a microwave, with a circular hole in the front and a little perch below it. Greg said, "It's minimalist." My other friend Jenny just raised an eyebrow and said, "It's suspiciously cozy for a treehouse, guys." The next morning, we woke up to a wild party, not ours, but a flock of birds having what can only be described as a rager in our treehouse. There were robins doing the worm, blue jays DJing with their beaks, and a woodpecker who, I kid you not, had somehow gotten a tiny glow stick. The birds seemed to love it so much they started lining up outside, like it was Studio 54 for sparrows. Greg tried to shoo them away, but one particularly buff pigeon just glared at him and he backed off, muttering something about avian bouncers. So, in the end, our big treehouse project turned out to be the hottest birdhouse nightclub in the neighborhood. Lesson learned: when life gives you lumber and questionable carpentry skills, you might just wing it, and build the first club with a real pecking order.